All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Start of the second half. Your Cougars are down by 21 points. Really didn't have any means what to do in this fight tonight. Did not come out strong at all. It was 4 points early, but after that, it was done. Summit just beating up on the Cougars. These Silver Knights just slaughtering the Cougars. Bryce Butler wants to do something about it. Goes and does what he does best, is drive in the lane and get fouled and go to the free throw line. Again, Bryce shooting 72%. Hits the first. And hits both. Most likely, Bryce will surpass Kevin Lewis on the points in the season tonight. If he continues to score, he was the lead scorer for the Cougars at halftime with 7 points. And no surprise, Alex Dalling for Summit leading all scorers with 15. All coming behind the arc. Bryce Butler, nice defense, getting a hand on it. Chaz Bell looking to facilitate. Bryce getting inside the lane. Gets fouled, easily fouled. Coach Parker doing some nice coaching for Noah Mason. Noah, sophomore, he's got a lot to learn. Really should have been in better position on that offensive possession is what he's telling them. Rims out the first one. You can see the frustration on Bryce's face. Every single free throw he misses, he thinks he can make. He'd like to be a perfect free throw shooter if he can. You like the dedication he has. Chaz Bell getting a little bit of a talking to from the refs. I think it has something to do with his uniform. Something maybe with his shirt being tucked in or whatnot, I think is the concern. The official was telling Chaz Bell a couple times to get his uniform tucked in or whatnot, and he said if he does them again, he's going to be ejected. Not sure if he could do anything about it. His jersey just comes out when he plays the ball game and puts it back in. Guess he's not being assertive enough. Anyway, Bryce is saying 18-36. 18-point lead for the Silver Knights. Dalling, who hasn't missed yet, does in his first attempt. Rebound, good defensively for the Cougars. Mosai gets in the lane. He can make that. He does. Gets a nice roll. 16-point lead now for the Silver Knights. Needs to happen a lot more. That's what we should have done a lot in the first half. Only Alex never missed in the first half. Dalling now 5 for 6. Ooh, looks like he got a little travel there. Some steps, long three. Missed that time. Jones corrals it. Martin missing that three. Now Silver Knights got a little bit cold, and they're going to get Bryce called for travel. It looks like maybe a jump ball should have been the call. Silver Knight guy's hand on the ball, which prevented Bryce from getting into the hole. Walker from three, and again, 3 possessions for the Silver Knights, 3 missed 3-point attempts. So an opportunity for the Cougars here. Good defense down low by TJ Walker on Mosai. Mosai trying to dribble in, can't convert. Mosai definitely has the height and really elevates over Walker. If Mosai could make that around the basket, he could be dangerous. Let's see what Summit comes out doing. Three possessions, 3 field goals. It's taking a long time here trying to get a shot. Good defense by the Cougars. Now, as I say that, a good drive and give finding Zarin Davis. 18-point lead now. The Cougars need more than anything to get on a roll offensively. Need to start making some outside shots as Chaz Bell wants one. Can't get it. Strong rebound by Walker, slapping that ball on the way down. He wants to go strong to the hole. Rejected by Elijah Jones. Stretch getting up. Most side stops. Gets the defender in the air. Looks like he's getting fouled a little bit by Walker. Walker's got those aggressive hands. Chaz dribble driving floater. No good. Another empty possession for the Cougars. You need to get Bryce Butler the ball. I know Chaz has been successful offensively, but Bryce is definitely the facilitator. Dalling again for three. Misses his second straight. Quite the opposite from the first half. Alex Dalling. Bryce trying to answer. Again, we gotta make some shots. We're getting quality shots. We need to make them. Ahead is Zarin Davis, and we're gonna get a timeout by Summit, and now back up to a 20-point advantage. Out of the 30-second timeout, the Cougars down 20 will have the ball. 3:52 to play in this third quarter. Into the ball game is Ashanti Hawkins and Alonzo Corbin. And out is Chaz Bell. Bryce get at top of the key. Good ball movement. Ashanti Hawkins did a nice job dribble driving into the lane, creating for the Cougars in the first half. Let's see if they can start doing that again and possibly get some other players, some good quality proximity shots to get back in this game. Nice job looking for Bryce underneath. Bryce cannot finish. He's going to get the foul, go to the free throw line. Bad shooting night for the Cougars. Recent games, they've been really good at shooting the basketball. Cougars shot 51% against CHCA, and they scored 60 points against Campbell County. They're apparently calling it on the floor. It's not a shooting foul. That's the third team foul on the Knights.
There you go.
Lonzo Corbin doing a nice job dribble driving in. Corbin, a role player that needs to really step up in the need for the points on the offensive end. And a turnover. Alonzo getting a little antsy over there. Can't inbound the ball without the official next to him. Nice dribbling show by Hawkins. Noah Mason from the near corner hits it. 15-point lead now for the Summit Knights. When they did this to begin the quarter, the Knights came down and got an easy bucket after a quality possession. Cougars need to be stout defensively. Cannot foul. Noah Mason's been in foul trouble the last couple games. Down there is Bismeyer's got a mismatch on Mason. Mason definitely doesn't have the size or the strength to do with Bismeyer, but Bryce Butler is going to get called for his third personal foul. TJ Walker coming back into the game for Zarin Davis. Good hands, knocking it out of bounds. 2:15 to go, 15-point deficit for the Cougars. Lonzo falling down. Dolly getting rejected by Noah. There's a little push off there by Martin. And then Dolling shoot a three, and he thought he was fouled. A lot of contact happening. Noah Mason getting the ball, but unfortunately he's on the baseline, which will keep the ball with the Silver Knights. After going 5 for 5 in the first half, Dolling now 0 for 3 from three-point land. So a long possession for Summit, now under 2 minutes to go in this third quarter. Getting positions Bismeyer and converting on that position. So again, exactly deja vu for the Cougars to start this game. They need to get those stops to get back in it. Good help defense. Noah Mason from the same spot hits it. Noah Mason doing a nice job hitting the three-pointers when the Cougars need it. Timeout for the Cougars. 28-42, 14-point lead now for the Silver Knights. 1:28 to go. All right, outside of the timeout, Bryce Butler now having 10 points. He's 3 away from breaking Kevin Lewis's points in his season record and just adding another record to his, as he already has the most points scored in a game with 37 against Reading and the most steals in a game. Well, he's actually tied with 9 on that statistic. Big possession here if you think about 1:22 to play in this third quarter. Having a little momentum, trying to get back in this game. Dribbling baseline, Bismeyer misses. Corbin looks for Hawkins. Hawkins gets stripped. Good defense by Martin. 107. Good stop by the Cougars. Let's see what they come up with offensively. Looks like a stack inbounds play. And then Damian and Alonzo go in the same direction. Alonzo was not happy that Damian came in his direction. Hawkins, ooh, nice spin move. Oh, finds Damian. Damian's got to hold on to the ball. One minute to go. Now, a 14. Martin holding the point. I really like the tandem of TJ Walker and Xavier Johnson on Summit. We're going to get a foul away from the ball. Looks like Alonzo Corbin getting a little physical alteration with Sam Martin. Noah Mason coming back in the game, substituting for Corbin. Stack inbounds play. Drive the hole, TJ Walker. Pull up, both sides, just inside the arc. Answers. Right now, they need more answers than questions. Summit doing a nice job holding for the final shot. Then Mosai, a clear foul on Mosai. Now team fouls are even at 3 apiece. Officials stepping in to make sure it doesn't get a little out of control. And a push off, was it? Because it looks like they're going the Cougars' way. And we'll be on Alan Waltz of the Silver Knights pushing off. So creating an opportunity now for the Cougars with 5 seconds to go. Bryce Butler getting a blocking foul now assessed to Sam Martin. .4 on the clock. Melson, the senior, coming in for Martin. And Elijah Jones now coming in. Coming in for Damian Blythe. 2 big guys now in. Can imagine there's going to be a 3-shot. Bryce gets it. And shoots it, and it's going to come up short, and that's going to end the third quarter. Well, they came back a little bit. Score at the end of the third, 44.